Hey kids, welcome to the Body Show.
My name's Brainley.
And my name is Sarah Bellum. Today we'll be talking about the digestive system.
Where does your food go when you eat it? Well, we're here to tell you.
Let's bring out our lovely assistant, Bailey. Hi. Okay, so Bailey is going to demonstrate for us the digestive system. She's going to start out by eating a carrot. First is the ingestion step. So you chew your food by placing it behind your lips onto your tongue, like so. And then, after you place it on your tongue, you break it down with your teeth. And just to let you know, young children have deciduous teeth, baby teeth. These are placeholders for your permanent teeth. By the age of 21, you will have grown all your permanent teeth. Once the food is in your mouth, your salivary gland starts to release saliva, which is spit. Your saliva cleanses your mouth so you can taste your food better.
That tastes good. So an example of what Bailey and Sarah Bellum are eating are carbs, lipids, proteins, nucleic acids, vitamins, and water.
So the saliva also moistens and compacts your food so it's easy to swallow. It has an enzyme in it to help break down starchy foods called the amylase enzyme. And once you chew your food up, it turns into this little, how would you describe it? It's a bolus.
Which is a small compact version of your food, so it's easier for you to swallow.
So after you finish chewing, you swallow, and the food passes through your pharynx. And this is a passage for your food, fluids, and air. Now, your food doesn't just fall down to your stomach. Your esophagus has to squeeze it down. It is a 10-inch long muscular tube.
Connected to the stomach is gastroesophageal sphincter, which acts as a valve, and the muscle around it keeps it closed when the food is not being swallowed.
Once your food goes through the esophagus, you find your stomach. Your stomach is where food breaks down and is converted into chyme. Chyme is a creamy paste. Adults' stomachs are around 15 to 25 centimeters long, but your stomach size changes depending on how much food is in it.
Your stomach is empty, it collapses inward and forms a large folds called Brugh. The pyloric sphincter is at the end of the stomach, and it controls stomach emptying. If you cannot remember that, just know that pylons means gatekeeper.
There are omenta that extend from the stomach's curve. These extensions connect the stomach to other organs and the body's walls. The lesser omenta goes from the liver to the lesser curvature. So if your stomach is curved like this, the lesser curvature is right in here. The greater omenta goes from the greater curvature right here to the small intestine. The lining of your stomach has many gastric pits that are very deep. They lead to your gastric glands that produce a gastric juice. One enzyme in this juice is pepsin, which is protein digesting. These enzymes are so strong that they would be able to digest your actual stomach. To protect yourself, your stomach has mucosal barriers.
But guess what? Your stomach isn't the only organ that digests. Your pancreas helps too. Your pancreas is located right next to your stomach. Your pancreas does not directly break down food, but it produces enzymes that do. Products it makes are called pancreatic juices, and they drain into the stomach.
After the food is broken down in the stomach, it's transported through the small intestine. There, the food is prepared to go to the body's cells. The small intestine is adapted for nutrient absorption. It has a huge surface area and includes villi and microvilli. The villi consist of absorption cells. The microvilli complete the digestion of carbs and proteins. Another structure in the small intestine are the Peyer's patches, and they prevent bacteria from entering the bloodstream. Also, there are duodenal glands that help neutralize that creamy acid found in the stomach. Associated with the small intestine are the liver and gallbladder. The liver is the largest gland in the body, weighing about 3 pounds. Its main function is to filter and process the nutrient-rich blood. Its function that helps with digesting is producing bile. Bile breaks up fats so they can be digested easier. Going back to the small intestine for a minute, bilirubin is metabolized there. Bilirubin is in bile, and it gives feces its brown color. Without it, they would be white because no fats are digested, and that's why birds' feces are white. Inside the liver are Kupffer cells that move debris from the blood as it flows past. Okay, now moving on to the gallbladders. The gallbladder's job is to store the bile that is not immediately needed for digestion.
You also don't need your gallbladder. Sometimes some people have to take them out because they have either cholesterol buildup between the two layers or they have gallstones. There's also a large intestine that frames the small intestine. Its diameter is greater, but it's half as long. Its major function is to absorb water from the indigestible food residues, and then to remove them from the body.
The large intestine structure consists of the cecum, the variform appendix, the colon, the rectum, and the anal cavity. It is 3 centimeters long and connects the rectum to the anus, which is the opening out of your body.
So that's your digestive system in a nutshell.
So, that's our show. Thanks for watching.
Bye!
Bye!
I can't do this!
Ow! I don't care. Pronounce it how you want to pronounce it.
I'm just gonna call it Rug.
You do that.
Okay.
Honey buns.
Okay.
Ormenta.
Digest. I can't do that part. Okay.
But guess what?
Don't scare the kids.
But guess what? Your stomach.
I was back here when you started, and I went,
No, you have to do.
Duodenal glands. The duodenal glands.
Sister's staring at us.
I don't like saying feces in front of the camera. Dora.